Hello students, once again I welcome you to Kanika classes. In this video we will be doing the study of different kinds of plants, that is the classification of plants. But what is classification? Classification is grouping of organisms based on similarities and differences. Let me give you one example before starting this topic. If you are having lots many books with you, students, no subject, no class, everything is mixed here. So, can you find out your biology book easily here? Quite difficult, isn't it? But if I am giving you the books of only your class and that also labeled with the subjects, won't it be easy for you to find out your biology book here? Yes, it will be easy. So this systematic arrangement of things and here the systematic arrangement of living things, that is known as the classification. So here we will be systematically arranging all the kinds of plants in this video, and we will be studying it based on the similarities and differences, and that similarities and differences we call here as their characteristics. So let us move on and see what all classification of plants are there. But before starting the main topic, let us see that how the living world was classified. Classification of living world. So earlier the scientists that started the study of the living world, they classified the whole living world into two parts. And the two parts were the plants and the animals. So this is how the earliest scientists classified the living things. But there were some drawbacks of this two kingdom classification, because some organelles, for example bacteria, fungus and yeast, they were having some features that were not matched up either with plants or animals. So it becomes difficult that where to keep these organisms. So because of such kind of disadvantages of two kingdom classification, there was the introduction of five kingdom classification by Whittaker. So this is the five kingdom classification that was given by Whittaker, in which the organisms were divided into five parts. Let us see what all five parts were there. Now let us see the characteristics of all these five kingdoms of classification. Five kingdom classification based on the characteristics. The first important characteristic is whether the cells are prokaryotic or eukaryotic. Students, prokaryotes are those cells which do not have nucleus. They have unnucleated cell. The genetic material is dispersed in the cell. And eukaryotes are well developed enucleated cells which have properly developed complete nucleus. So prokaryotes were the kingdom Monera. So this is the first kingdom that was prokaryotic. This includes bacterial cells. Eukaryotic can be further divided into two parts, unicellular or multicellular. Students, if the organism is made of one cell or single cell, it is unicellular. But if it is made up of many cells, we call it as multicellular organisms. So So in case of unicellular organism, the second kingdom that we have is the kingdom Protista. Multicellular can be further divided into two parts based on the presence of cell wall and the absence of cell wall. If the cell wall is present, the cells can be either green in color or non-green in color. If they are non-green, then the third kingdom that we have is the fungus or the fungi. This is the third kingdom of classification. But if the cells are green in color, then we will be calling them as under the kingdom Plantae, plants. And the last fifth kingdom that we have is eukaryotic multicellular without cell wall, the cells, and the kingdom is Animalia. So this is the fifth kingdom of classification given by Whittaker. This is how Whittaker classified the living world into 5 different parts.